Look around your home today. The items you see, the soap in your bathroom, the cookware in your kitchen, the toys in your living room, feel permanent. They are woven into the fabric of your daily existence. You assume that if a product is successful, loved, and utilized by millions of households, it will exist forever. But history tells a very different, much more unsettling story. In the timeline of American consumerism, there are moments when highly popular products didn't just experience a slow, corporate decline, they vanished overnight. One day, they were in every medicine cabinet, pantry, and garage from coast to coast, and the next, they were completely wiped from the shelves, leaving behind a trail of mystery, legal cover-ups, and sudden government interventions. These are the household staples that disappeared from American homes overnight, and the dark reasons why they can never return. In the mid-1980s, American kitchens were introduced to a device that promised to revolutionize the way families prepare breakfast, the Sunbeam Express Meals Maker. It was a sleek, compact, dual-sided grill designed to cook everything from omelets to pocket sandwiches in less than 3 minutes. It was an instant sensation. Driven by aggressive infomercials, it became the must-have wedding registry item and Christmas gift of 1987. Millions of units were operational across suburban America. Then, in the winter of 1989, the product completely vanished from retail stores without a standard press release. The sudden disappearance sparked rumors. Instead of risking a massive, brand-ruining public scandal, Sunbeam quietly executed a silent recall and pulled all remaining inventory off the market. The specific industrial molds were crushed, ensuring this short-lived kitchen marvel would never see the light of day again. But the kitchen held even deeper secrets, particularly in the condiment aisle. In 1992, the beverage giant PepsiCo decided to challenge the entire concept of what a soft drink should look like by releasing Crystal Pepsi. It was a clear, caffeine-free soda that tasted exactly like regular Pepsi. Backed by a massive marketing campaign featuring Van Halen's hit song Right Now, it captured a massive share of the market instantly. But just as quickly as it arrived, it was gone. What consumers didn't know was that Coca-Cola had launched a kamikaze marketing strategy called Operation Kamikaze. They released a terrible-tasting clear soda called Tab Clear, intentionally positioning it as a flop to confuse consumers about the entire category of clear sodas. The strategy worked brilliantly. The specialized flavor compounding formula for Crystal Pepsi was locked away in corporate vaults, never to be run on mass production lines again. For decades, the American medicine cabinet was viewed as a sanctuary of health and safety. Yet some of the most trusted products inside those cabinets held secrets that required immediate, absolute elimination. Consider the case of PPA-based decongestants. Throughout the 70s, 80s, and 90s, phenylpropanolamine, or PPA, was the miracle active ingredient found in almost every major over-the-counter cold medicine and weight loss supplement in America, including Dexatrim and various Alka-Seltzer formulas. It worked flawlessly to suppress appetite and clear sinuses. But in the late 1990s, a massive, long-term epidemiological study conducted by Yale University revealed a horrifying reality. PPA significantly increased the risk of hemorrhagic stroke or bleeding in the brain, particularly in young women. In November of 2000, the FDA issued a public health warning requesting that drug companies immediately cease marketing products containing PPA. Hundreds of millions of product boxes were pulled from drugstore shelves and destroyed in hazardous waste facilities. The chemical compound was permanently banned from consumer reach. An even more rapid disappearance occurred in the beauty and hygiene sector with the sudden ban of hexachlorophene. In the 1950s and 60s, this powerful antibacterial compound was hailed as a medical miracle. It was the primary ingredient in Dial soap, various popular baby powders, and facial cleansers like Physohex. It was used in almost every hospital nursery across the United States to bathe newborns. However, the dream shattered in 1972 when a tragic incident occurred in France, where a manufacturing error led to an overconcentration of the chemical in a batch of baby powder, resulting in the neurological damage and death of several infants. Subsequent studies confirmed that hexachlorophene absorbed through the skin could cause severe brain swelling. The formulas for these everyday soaps and powders were altered instantly, and the original, hyper-effective antibacterial products vanished from American homes forever. No room in the American household experienced more sudden, dramatic product disappearances than the child's playroom. Toys that were celebrated as the pinnacle of innovation during the holiday shopping season frequently became illegal contraband by the spring. The most notorious example of this phenomenon is the Cabbage Patch Kids Snack Time Kids doll, released by Mattel in the fall of 1996. The doll featured an innovative motorized mouth that allowed it to eat plastic food accessories. It was the hottest toy of the Christmas season. However, the doll lacked a critical safety feature. It had no off switch, and the mechanical rollers inside the mouth only turned forward. Within weeks, reports flooded in of the doll trapping children's fingers and, more horrifically, swallowing long hair directly off children's scalps. The remaining inventory was completely incinerated, and the motorized mechanism was permanently banned from toy design engineering. Fast forward to the 2000s, and a new toy sensation met an equally sudden demise: buckyballs. These tiny, incredibly powerful neodymium magnetic spheres were marketed as desk toys for adults. They could be molded into infinite shapes and structures, and millions of sets were sold across the country. But a hidden danger quickly manifested. If a child or teenager swallowed more than one of these magnets, the spheres would seek each other out through the walls of the intestines, causing severe internal tearing, tissue necrosis, and life-threatening infections. The Consumer Product Safety Commission stepped in with extreme force, filing an administrative complaint against the manufacturer. By 2012, buckyballs were effectively banned from manufacturing and sale in the United States. The company was forced to shut down, and the exact metallurgical processing methods used to create those specific high-powered desk toys became a prohibited consumer hazard. The erasure of American products also extended deep into the garage and home improvement sectors. Products that homeowners relied upon to build and maintain their properties were often found to possess qualities so destructive that their removal had to be absolute. In the 1970s, millions of Americans utilized chlordane for termite prevention. It was the gold standard of home protection. Applied directly to the soil beneath foundations, chlordane formed an impenetrable chemical barrier that lasted for decades. It was highly effective, and every professional exterminator and hardware store carried it. But the chemical longevity that made it great also made it an environmental catastrophe. Chlordane was discovered to be a persistent organic pollutant that bioaccumulated in the ecosystem, causing severe neurological, immunological, and carcinogenic effects in humans and wildlife. Overnight, a multi-billion-dollar chemical industry vanished, and the specialized chemical reactors used to synthesize chlordane were permanently decommissioned. A similar fate befell polyurea-based DIY floor coatings of the early 2000s. These industrial-strength kits promised homeowners a garage floor coating that was 10 times more durable than epoxy, dryable in just 1 hour. The convenience factor drove massive sales at major home improvement retailers. However, the fast-curing chemical process relied heavily on specific volatile isocyanates that, when mixed by untrained consumers in enclosed residential garages, released highly toxic vapors capable of causing severe, irreversible occupational asthma and respiratory failure. Following a wave of severe medical complaints and lawsuits, manufacturers quietly pulled the consumer-grade kits from retail shelves, restricting the high-performance formulations exclusively to licensed, certified industrial professionals with specialized breathing apparatuses. The sudden disappearance of these items reminds us that the environment of the American home is constantly monitored, regulated, and altered behind the scenes. The products we interact with are not permanent fixtures of reality. They are temporary participants in a highly volatile market driven by safety, litigation, and corporate survival. When a product vanishes overnight, it leaves behind a physical void, a memory of a flavor, a tool, or a toy that defined a specific moment in time. As we look at the items filling our shelves today, we must wonder, which of them will be the next to disappear? Which everyday object will become the next ghost of consumer history, leaving us to wonder how we ever lived with it and why it was taken away forever?